Hey, it's me. No cap, NBA young boy, Fredo Bango. Walgreens, Tion. Kanye. Yeah. And everybody loves down low. Whatever. Anyway, I'm Baby Joe's father. Thank you, Jolie. Little girl. Not Trick David, I love all the kids. Hey Trick. Just a smile keep from crying this day. We are in a spiritual warfare, spiritual battle. This is the end though. This is the last great awakening for me. We've been through ups and downs, challenges, but many are called but few are chosen. And I'm the type of person I want everybody to make it to the promised land. Yeah, that's my purpose to help. So I'm sitting here thinking, when Jesus, he hung on that cross, all the way, I'll say to today, but you don't make mistakes. His ways were perfect when he got his mission. Not before he lived on this earth, and he spoke in parables. And, he did things out of the ordinary for his mom, like he turned water into wine. She said, Mom, it's not time yet. But he did it for his mother. He did that. He did that. But when he got his mission and he cried blood of tears in Gethsemane, and then I heard on the radio, I was like, you know what? I heard last night he cried. Then he asked for strength from the Lord. After he asked for strength from the Lord, that's when he cried. He sweated, I believe, pure sweat dripping off of him, and I've seen it before trying to be done, and people mess up, but pure sweat dripping off him. Then he cried blood of tears. God gave him the strength to walk out his mission because a human, he said, which he was in human form, could not do that mission. So he had to ask for strength from the Lord. And God transformed him probably into immortal being to handle out that mission. But once he got his directions and his instructions, he walked it out. So at the end he said, I know it's in Romans 12:2, and it's probably in other parts of the Bible, don't be conformed to this world, be transformed by the renewing of your mind, because I have overcame the world. I have not said it perfectly. It's different translations. So it made me think, because like Jesus I live, I Jesus I probably will die. I'm not perfect. And I just put out a recording of me and my son praying. And that's who we meant it. I tell him, Jesus walked it out, he didn't lie. When it was time, he did his mission. So that's who we followed. So I tell my children not to lie. That's our biggest sin in my household, in my home, with my children. How I raise them. I base them off that concept. But things are destined to change. I only say, how you say it? Things happen, it already happened before. Like when clothes come out, your 70s clothes, we just upgraded. Back in 1970, it came out with bigger bell bottoms and different colors, different patterns. And then when they brought it back out in a couple of years, it's just a different style, but it's still bell bottoms. So everything has already been done. Excuse me, get things right, my music's right. Hold on, I get the music together. Give me 1 second. But things are destined to change, so words are destined to change. And like my brother told me once before I caught him on my journey, when the devil level up, God, he level up. So words change, like in a dictionary, words change every century or every so often words gonna change. So we have to change to the pattern and adjust ourselves, because like Life Jenny say, change and change. Life is just gonna change. We got to adjust to it. But always keep God first and keep praying. So translation change, like the New Living Translation, the New English Translation, and the Bible, everything's destined to change. So it just enlightened me, and I want to send out a great apology if I feel like I was judging people. But one lady said it's my opinion. Because I want everybody to make it to heaven, everybody to go to that promised land. So I'm getting off subject. But I pray and I ask. I haven't been praying like I should, but I ask God, your will be done. dream. For eyes have not seen and ears have not heard the kind of glory I have. And I had to recognize evil, and I don't want to see it no more. No matter where it's on my family foundation or any kind of spiritual realm. So I just want everybody to love. If you're still here and you woke up your eyes this day, that's all he do. You're here for a purpose. So he's asking for you to you have to forgive yourself first. Because we already forgave you. And we all destined for this promised land. So I'm just rattling on. We got to not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because we upgrading our word and our ways. You know, my ways are not other people's ways, and everybody's ways are not the same way, so we can't follow. We are all leaders, you know, and as leaders, we set our own pattern, but directly in the path of, you know, our Father, as he walked it out through Jesus. He came through and became a physical form so he can understand our way. So, you know, as I sit down, I feel like I'm making a letter of apology because I'm realizing how people have to move with me. You know, I'm more straightforward, and our other side, my soulmate might be made to go a crooked way for all of us to come together and help fulfill God's purpose. So they don't send out an apology, and they make them ask for comment. But at the bottom line, we're here today, all of us here. If you open your eyes, you feel like you did good or bad, and he opened your eyes. I mean, that's just mercy and grace. Ask for forgiveness, and let us not all be conformed to this world, but be transformed. But we had to be conformed to make it to this day. We had to sacrifice. You know, our slavery, our ancestors, we had to. You know, everybody had their hands into the cookie jar. You know, that's why I don't want to point out people, you know, government rules, citizens that's moving this way and that's going that way. They might not do it the way that we wanted to do, the good way or the bad way, but it's time to let's make it all right. You know, you had to make it to this way. So whatever you did, you made it this way. You made it on this day. But in order to have a new world order, and have the Lord's Prayer fulfilled on this land, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So that's the song I will have our mention now. I believe heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. And then I feel like my purpose is to show man heaven. You know, how he sent all that Adam and Eve had, because everybody dying, killing, and whatever they doing is in the name of love. You want to be loved. So he made the Adam and Eve here, and I want to put it back together. And when we finally go up to his kingdomship, we're going to go together. And that's the way of saying thank you for all your mercy and your grace and all your suffering. So if you look at these eyes and what I see, God, crying is not good enough. So I want everybody to make it there. And I'm back. I'm done rambling. Leave comments.